Hi, everybody. Mr. Cahoe here. I just wanted to check in with you and make sure everything's okay. So I made a short screencast, or am going to share this screencast with you to show you some of the features of Blackboard if you don't already know them, and to just so that you're aware of assignments that are coming up and how to deal with those. So first of all, I just sent out an announcement about a new discussion post that's going to be due about 10 days from now. So that discussion post is for you to do a short reading from a book that I have called Educational Foundations, an anthology, and think about some of these teaching qualities again, and think about which one of those you would like to develop the most. And after you've done that, include a short discussion post in the discussion area, and then respond to one or two of your classmates. Okay, so let me just show you once again what that looks like. First of all, in Blackboard, if you log into this home page for every class, there's this calendar. And if you look carefully, there's a number of ways you can track which assignments are due and which ones you still need to work on and which ones you need to think about as they're coming up. So right here in this to-do box, what's past to do? So for you all, what's past to do is the introductory discussion that I asked you to tell us a little bit about yourself. And that was due on 8/31. And you can also see that I took attendance on our very first class. Okay, so the next thing you see is what's due. So the way that this is organized in kind of a here's what's due very right now, and here's what's due pretty far out in the future. So what's due today? Look at that. Nothing's due today. Toggle this. Nothing's due tomorrow. This week, so this week is almost over. Again, nothing due, but in the future you have a number of assignments that are coming due. So I just wanted to make sure that you're tracking this and aware of them. There's a letter of introduction. There are interview questions, a personal essay, which is due 10 days, a couple weeks after the letter of introduction, and then the big reflection on teaching, which is near the end of our course. But this is the 16 ways to be a smarter teacher is the discussion post, and just wanted to share that with you, okay? So that's how to track what kinds of things are due. So you look here and you come to the discussion. Actually, there's a couple ways to walk through this. Here in the modules, of course, we are in Module 1, Becoming a Teacher. Those are some of the things that we've talked about. In Module 2, the Philosophy of Education, which is our next class period, there are some readings that you'll be assigned, so you can start reading them if you want to, but it's not critical yet. It's not an assignment yet. And so you check over here in the discussions, and here's the next discussion that I'd like you to complete. 16 ways to be a smarter teacher. Read this excerpt, and there's about 16 techniques, and I'd like you to pick one that you'd like to set as a personal goal, something that you're not very good at perhaps, or you want to develop it much better to make yourself a better teacher. So explain which one you'd like to develop and some of the goals that you'd set to help you develop that. After you've done that, wait a couple days and respond to one or two of your classmates. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that, touch base a little bit, make sure that you're still thinking about being a teacher, of course, make sure your other classes are going well. And again, if you ever have any questions, be sure to contact me by email is probably the quickest way. And you can also get to me on the phone, on my phone number, which is on the syllabus. Okay, again, looking forward to class. Our next class is on the 5th of October. We'll see you then, and you might hear more from me through a screencast or two before then.